Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a delicious ground beef meatloaf with boiled eggs inside. What a wonderful surprise, guys. Look at this dish. Let me show you step by step how to make it. Let's cook. We're going to start by marinating the ground beef. I have 2.5 pounds of ground beef, and we are going to start by putting a tablespoon and a half of soy sauce, a teaspoon of Goya seasoning, a tablespoon of smoked paprika, a tablespoon of lemon pepper, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of cilantro and lime, I have minced garlic. I'm going to be putting about a tablespoon. That's awesome. And I'm going to be using this marinate, which is mojo, which is with orange bitter. So I'm going to be putting about a tablespoon of it. I'm going to spread it all over so that when I start mixing it together, all the ground beef gets some of that flavor. It's beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and mix it together. Now it's time to use our hand to make sure that we mix this very well. You guys can use gloves. It's your choice, but you can use gloves or you can just do it like this. This is just perfect. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes. I'm going to be putting some beautiful fresh herbs into the ground beef. But right now what I'm going to do is cut the ends of these 8 asparagus. We're going to be cutting about 1 inch to 1.5 inches and get rid of the root heart, that we don't eat. And I'm going to steam the asparagus. Those asparagus going to go into the meatloaf. Now it's time to cut the vegetables and herbs that we're going to be putting into the meatloaf as well. Just chop the cilantro really small. And I have about 50 grams of green onion. And it is okay to mix it all together because at the end, everything is going to the same dish. That's why I'm cutting it all together here. I'm going to be putting about 80 grams of celery. So let's go ahead and cut this very nice and small. We also are cutting the onion, chop it very small. This is all going in with the ground beef. Look at that, beautiful. We're not gonna use my hands again to mix it all together. Oh, this is beautiful and it smells so good. Mix it well. Let's make sure that all those vegetables and herbs get in, incorporate with the meat. About 1 ounce of Parmesan cheese. That's going to boost up the flavor. And also about 1.5 ounces of breadcrumb. That's going to hold the meatloaf together. We're going to go ahead and mix it all together again. Let's make sure that we mix it very well until you can feel that the meat is nice and loose and all the ingredients are combined together. Guys, the asparagus look awesome. Look at that. They look beautiful. That's what we want. We just want to steam them. So I just gave it 2 minutes and that's why they look so good. What I'm also going to show you is that I have boiled already 5 eggs. I'm going to be putting eggs inside the ground beef. So I have 5 boiled eggs that look awesome. Look at that. And we're going to be putting them inside the meat. Oh, this is going to be an awesome meatloaf. I also have parchment paper that we're going to be using to roll up the meat. I'm going to go ahead and turn the oven on 400. I didn't do it before because I didn't want to just go ahead and turn it on before because I wanted to make sure that I marinated the meat and let it sit for about 30 minutes. And you don't have to. You can actually marinate the meat and roll it up right away and put it in the oven. Now that the oven is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and get everything out that I need to put this dish together. Okay guys, so I'm going to be using parchment paper and also aluminum foil to wrap the meat. Let's make sure we get enough because you want to wrap it a few times. I like to do both because it kind of, to me, it holds the heat better when you do the two of them, but you can just use either one of them, either the parchment paper or the aluminum foil. I didn't put no oil or any butter on the paper because this paper is actually wax and also the meat has a lot of grease. So we don't need anything extra. We just want to make sure we spread it nice, make it as flat as you can. So what I decided to do is I'm going to put an extra piece of paper right on the side and just because I want to make it bigger. I want to bring it out more to make it longer. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. The same with the parchment paper. I'm going to bring it up and put it right underneath. Nice enough, like if it was double. I would say more like that, like half of it right there. That is just perfect. So now in this case I can bring the meat over more this way. Sorry about the mess, and I can spread it better. Now we're talking. You can make it as flat as you want. It's up to you because you're gonna roll it. This is gonna get big in a minute. So the flatter you make it, the bigger it's gonna be, the longer, and that way you have more. You can fit more people with it. But some people like it really thick. In my case, I'm going like a little thin. So we spread more this way. This is perfect. Now we're going to be placing the asparagus. The way it is, when you start cutting, you cut this way. So I want the asparagus to show very pretty right over here. So I'm going to be putting 4 asparagus right here. Coming this way. And 4 coming this way. Just like that. There you go. Now we're going to place the eggs. We place one right here, one right there. Guys, now it's time to wrap it up and make this beautiful meatloaf. So what I did, I placed the eggs and the asparagus on it. So we're going to be using the paper and aluminum foil to help ourselves to wrap this together. Okay, let's make sure we fold it down just like this, nice, so that nothing moves. Keep it on it, and once you do the first roll, you're good to go. So the first roll is the most important one, so that you can get everything in there and make sure it's in place. Just keep pressing from inside out. Just hold it up like this, push, nice, and then pull the paper. You can see it's looking good. So I have the paper in here, but look at that, wonderful. We're gonna keep pushing in. That is looking good. So now I'm going the opposite way. We're gonna do this. So we do it the opposite way now to make sure it's really nice and tight. We're gonna hold it together and we're gonna clean the ends. Now we'll fix this side. Now we're gonna fix the ends on both sides to make sure that the eggs and the asparagus are inside. Do the same thing with the other side. You can see the egg right there, so we're gonna work and to push in that in and bring the meat to cover it. Oh, the oven is ready, right on time. This is perfect, so I'm gonna wrap it up now. So let me go ahead and just wrap it all the way. I'm gonna close the ends, both ends, so the heat will get in and cook the meat. Woo. Now we just transfer the meatloaf to this baking pan. Guys, this is all set. It's ready to go in the oven. I'm putting this in for 15 minutes. So just remember, you're going to judge this depending on how much meat you are using. If it is thinner, you can do probably 40 to 45 minutes. If it is thick like mine, it would take about 50 minutes to 1 hour. So let's go ahead and put it in for 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and make a sauce to put on top. So I'm going to put about half a tablespoon of mustard, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Ooh, that's going to be awesome. Let's start mixing it together. We need to put some honey. I'm putting about a tablespoon of honey. And I'm running out of honey, sorry about that. About a teaspoon of soy sauce. Let's go ahead and mix it. Let's go ahead and mix it together very well. Garlic powder. I would say a quarter of a teaspoon. Just to enhance the flavor. This is salty enough, so I'm not going to be putting any salt into this. Half a tablespoon of brown sugar. Look at that. Nice. So we are going to be putting this all over the meatloaf, and then we're going to put it in the oven again for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and do it. It's been 50 minutes. The meatloaf is cooked. Push that in. We don't want to need the paper no more, but I don't want to take it off. This is perfect. The meatloaf came out beautiful, beautiful, guys. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and put the sauce on top all over the meatloaf, and it's going back in the oven for about 15 minutes, just so it will get on the meat and penetrate and also seal and give it a little extra color to it. So right now it's nice and firm. We know this dish called for eggs, but I didn't put eggs because I'm sharing this meatloaf with two people, and neither one of them can have eggs. believe it or not. So you would think, who doesn't eat egg? And so I'm gonna go ahead and just pour the sauce on it, and then we're gonna use the little brush. So again, when you make it, yes, go ahead and put a few eggs on there. It will help a lot. But I couldn't because I'm sharing this with some friends. But again, just spread it nice everywhere. Let it go down. This is excellent. Looks so good. Look at that. It's perfect. Going back in the oven for about 15 minutes. Guys, this meatloaf came out beautiful. I mean, definitely gorgeous, and it looks so tasty. One thing I want to say, after a few minutes, I decided to put it in this tray just because the paper was on my way. So now let's cut into it and see what it looks like. It's well done. Look at the color. It's beautiful, cooked to perfection. We should be seeing the eggs and the asparagus very soon. Look at that. What's nice about this dish is that when you cut into it, I mean, you bring this to a table and people cut into it and they find the asparagus and the eggs looking so delicious inside. Definitely is a pretty surprise. Guys, I hope you try it. This is awesome. Look at that. Guys, let's go ahead and try this dish. Look at that. Meat, asparagus, it's perfect. Mmm. Mmm. It's beautiful. It tastes so nice. Oh, the marinade is beautiful with the garlic. And the asparagus are nice and tender with the meat. I recommend you guys to try this dish. Please, if you do, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like and share my video. And if you like this recipe, I recommend you to please watch the next video. You're gonna love it. God bless. Let's eat.